What's going on, guys? It's Kai, and on this channel we're going to be looking at everything and anything that makes you money. I upload weekly on this channel, so if you are new, hit that subscribe button. But just to let you know, I'm not a financial advisor, but everything I bring you is straight facts. So let's jump into the video. So today we're going to be looking at the potential merger of Churchill Capital and Lucid Motors. The ticker name is CCIV. The Lucid Motors don't have one yet because they are looking at merging. Just a disclaimer before I do hop into this video is there's been a lot of fake news, a lot of fake articles. I've made sure that I've linked all my sources down below, so if you do want to just double check and do your due diligence on it and just make sure that I'm just spitting those bars, you know, you can just go ahead and do that. If anything was going to be released, be on their actual website. So if you're going to go off anything of a confirmed merger, it would literally be released by them. So what is Lucid Motors? Lucid Motors is an American automotive company. The company was founded in 2007. They make high-end luxury cars starting from around $70,000. And some of the reasons why I think they are on par with Tesla, hate me if you like, I think they're actually a little bit better, all right? A lot of haters, yeah. So the car that they've just released, their prototype, has a range of 517 miles. The longest Tesla range is sitting at 402 miles. I mean, that's mental. You know, like the fact that it can do way more miles already and they have that technology to hand is bloody insane. The main guy steering this whole project, who works at Lucid, was actually the chief engineer of the Model S. The car that you see at Tesla, I definitely believe like it's got huge opportunity and to battle with Tesla really, because they've got that insider knowledge. They've actually came out and when they released the prototype, they said this is 40% more efficient than any other electric vehicle on the road today, which, you know, is a bold statement, and I think they can actually back that up. Fair play. And finally, I mean, like, let's not forget as well, it is faster than the Tesla. I mean, that deserves some points, the fact that it's faster. Everyone rants and raves about how fast the Teslas actually are. Lucid Motors has recently got a new EV factory that's 500-acre property in Casa Grande, Arizona. This factory has a huge capacity to produce 10,000 cars a year. With time, they want to expand and they're going to grow this annual number 300,000. That is mass production at its finest. Overall, if you just look at the EV market, and especially NIO, like they're just based for a Chinese market. Lucid Motors, just like Tesla, they're going to be global. So they're not just limiting themselves to China. They are going to be everywhere and as well as China. And, you know, the Chinese government has come out and said in 2025 that he wants 25% of all the vehicles on the road to be electric. And why wouldn't you go for the more luxury, faster and the longer range car? So that's why I think they're going to do really, really well when they come out. And I think going to give Tesla a run for their money. This is the part I'm just going to break down some of the evidence that I've seen. Everything is linked down below. So my first is PitchBook. It's a Morningstar company that has recently published its Q1 EV Mobility Spac Handbook. What this book basically covers is information on electric vehicle startups and how they're launching via SPAC. So it's literally perfect for like someone like Lucid Motors. And within this handbook, I mean, I won't bore you with all of it. It's bloody massive. What this handbook does, it states that Lucid Motors is going to merge with Churchill Capital and has been confirmed as of January 11th, 2021. That's big news in itself. Like, obviously we can't go 100% by this, but the fact that this is public information, this is something that's quite promising. There might be a reason why this may be confirmed here, but the rest don't know about it. We can go into that a little bit later. When you dive into a little bit more detail and you look into the Lucid Motors like overview page, it actually states the latest deal was a reverse merger, and just underneath in brackets it says it's upcoming. That's pretty positive. That's definitely something to consider and something to look at. So the second part of evidence, on the Lucid page, they're currently hiring for an analyst investor relations, and they're also hiring for the director of investor relations. So this is on their actual Lucid homepage. Like, this isn't just made up. I think for me, that just shouts that they've got something in the pipeline to become public. So this third bit of evidence I think is quite juicy. I ain't gonna lie. It is a little bit juicy. There's a website called SPCX. This is an ETF that tracks SPACs. They've gone hard on CCIV, okay? Churchill Capital, they've doubled down on this, yeah? They actually have their largest holding funds on this. Not only are these guys backing it, it is a lot of other big companies that are backing this stock. We're seeing a lot of weak hands go and a lot of these big companies swooping in those stocks because they want them all for themselves. I just feel like you just want to keep those hands where they are and keep hold of those stocks, because I've made the mistake, which I'll get into later, of selling. So the final bit of evidence that I've got is some information from Alex Cutler's tweets. Alex Cutler is a guy on Twitter. He's got, you know, quite a lot of followers. He has been reporting on the CCIV. Could be classed as reliable, but obviously I can't say. I mean, he seems to be the guy standing out, and a lot of people are getting their source of information from him. Alex Cutler's tweet had an inside source that in their recent meeting, Lucid Motors had plans to go public by April to start distributing their cars by June. They can neither confirm or deny the reverse merger pathway. Not only has Lucid confirmed or denied these comments, Mr. Klein from Churchill Capital himself has also neither confirmed or denied this. Again, right, linking back to like evidence one, yeah, we've got a confirmed January 11th date. According to the rules of the SEC, you cannot confirm a merger unless you file a letter of intent. They might still be in negotiation, it just might have a high probability of going ahead. So I definitely believe that in time, we will hear about this. Just linking on from Alex Cutler's tweet, so obviously they've said that they want to go public by 8, and they've got effectively from now, roughly about 2 months. If they were to go down the IPO route, it would take typically 4 to 6 months to get an IPO. But if they were to SPAC and merge, this would be the fastest route, taking them 3 to 4 months. If you kind of look at it the way we are, we're sat at January 11th, the alleged confirm of merger. That'll take us to April the 11th. That's pretty much bang on to what they said. And yeah, we could be creating a narrative, but it's looking like April is going to be the time where they could actually be rolling out all of their cars and actually distributing by June. I'm just going to jump into my actual price prediction. Right now it's Monday and we're sat at the close of market. We're currently sat at $17.09, which is really low, and it has dropped a massive amount. The reason why I think it's dropping, like I said, it's those big corporate companies that are getting those dumps in, that are trying to buy cheap. And do I think it's a good time to invest now? 100%. I think it is a very good time. I reckon we could run up to $25 to $35 in that sort of region, and it will be very fast, and you'll really struggle to get in those sort of times. The hype keeps building up around it. I genuinely believe this could run up to $50. And in terms of longevity and where I see the stock being, if it is, Lucid Motors and they're building, look at Tesla, look at what they've done to the stock market. However, so if this rumor doesn't go ahead and everything falls through, I mean, this will go quicker to $10 than you could hit sell. You could be losing on quite a bit of money here. For me, 2 times gains, maybe even 3 times gains potential, I think it's kind of worth it. And Churchill Capital as a company is a very solid company. They have a lot of revenue, they have a lot of assets, there's no reason why they were starting trading at $10. Definitely think, even though this merger might not happen, Churchill Capital has came out openly and said they are looking to merge with another company. So I think, maybe it might be one just to keep for the longer haul, and another company, another exciting opportunity can come, and I definitely believe you could make your money in the future. Let's get into what my plan is. Put in an amount, like I'm not fussed about losing. If I put in an amount that I'm just like, if I lose that, so what? It doesn't really matter. Compared to people like putting their children's life savings into this stuff, I mean, fair play, like if it works and if you believe in it. For me, like I think taking a risk like that is silly. Let's take a look at how much I've got invested. My average price is $18.92, 553 pounds in and 42 shares. Like I said, it's an amount that I'm happy losing. It's not a big deal. We can just kind of work with it there and maybe make some good gains off it. I will show you guys the mistake that I made. Go onto my receipts. I actually bought Churchill Capital at $15.05 and then $15.52. It was an absolute pain because I sold through an error of mine, being too hungry with my money. I saw some gains, I put some money somewhere else, and then I left it too late. I made some gains somewhere else, and I then put that into Churchill Capital. I'm literally new to this trading game. I've only been trading for about 2 weeks, but I'm super interested in it, hence why I started this channel. I think you guys could follow along on the journey. My hope is that it runs it up to the high price of $35, $25, maybe even $50. I think that's super expensive. I'd probably pull out my profits, wait for it to dip a little bit down, and then purchase some more, and then just kind of watch it grow and go strength to strength. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you did like the video, don't forget to smash that like button, and then comment down below any information I missed or anything's updated or any tips that you've got for me, because I'm more than welcome to take any tips and work on my trading journey. See you in the next video. Peace.